Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai.
The first step to any successful re-entry after a Tony Robbins event is to maintain a peak state. At the event, every individual is assigned a personalized move specifically for them that they shouldn't share with anyone. To stay in peak state once you've re-entered the real world, you'll want to do this move as often as possible, especially in public. This is where the most people tend to congregate and people can really suck your energy. So you'll want to do this move and then surround yourself with an aura of safety. This is how you'll maintain a peak state and a successful re-entry. The second step when re-entering into society is to make sure and keep a Tony Robbins approved diet. What this means is you'll have to become vegan. Now, my diet consists mostly of udo's oil and kale. You'll want to be sure and stay alkaline as well. So to supplement this, I make sure and drink at least 20 glasses of lemon water per day. If you follow this new vegan alkaline Tony Robbins approved diet, you too will continue to unleash your power and attract lots of money to you. Now that you have your new Tony Robbins approved vegan money manifesting alkaline diet, you'll want to make sure that you're staying alkaline throughout the day. To do this, you'll want to purchase as many of these pH strips as possible. I tend to buy them wholesale on Amazon. I now even sell them on Amazon. This is just another way that I attract money. To make sure that you're staying alkaline throughout the day, you'll want to pee on a pH strip every 15 minutes. A good rule of thumb is, for every glass of lemon water, you pee on 1 pH strip. You may think that this sounds like a lot of peeing, but that's just because you're not yet as enlightened as Tony. To be as rich as Tony Robbins, you need to do as Tony does. So, as he says, if someone else would go pee on a pH strip twice a day, then you pee on a pH strip 20 times a day. That's how you will become a billionaire, just like Tony. To continue the feeling of being unleashed and to create a sense of oneness in the community, you'll want to be sure and high five, or better yet, hug everyone that you see. They may think that this is violating and that you're disrespecting their space, but that's just because they haven't yet been unleashed, and they're waiting for you to show them the way. If you really want to anchor it in, you can give 5 crazy hugs and take a seat. If people tend to resist you, they're clearly begging for enlightenment. Go ahead and send them a huge gust of Reiki. Be sure to stay in a peak state throughout the entire process, or it could lose its effect. Step 5 for a successful re-entry is to stay connected to the material. To do this, you'll want to purchase as many Tony Robbins products as possible. This is the only way that you can stay connected to your purpose, attract your soulmate, and amass a huge amount of wealth. You'll want to be sure and listen to the material as often as possible. Ultimate Edge, Time of Your Life, Master Influence, Living Health, Creating Lasting Change, The Body You Deserve, The Path, Personal Power, RPM, Love and Passion, Wealth You Deserve. These are just some of the products I purchased at last week's event. I've actually been listening to both The Ultimate Edge and Love and Passion this entire time. I like to double up because the more Tony I can listen to, the more unleashed I'll be. Of course, there's nothing like sitting in the front row with a platinum badge, absorbing all of Tony's energy and sweat to really remain unleashed. But if you follow these 5 easy steps to re-entry, you too can remain unleashed, and soon you'll be a billionaire teaching people how to teach people how to transform their lives.
Jai Hanuman, Sankata Mokshan Kripanidhan.